Yeah, hi. Are you a high performer, completing your task on time and do your roles, deliver your duties properly? But many of the high performers have the following questions in their mind. Why am I not getting promoted? What should I do to overcome it? When will I get my promotion? Why are others getting promoted? If this question stuck to your mind every day, then this is a right video for you. Now in this video, I am going to share you vital information about the reasons why you are not getting promoted in your organization and what you have to do to overcome it. Hi, I am Dr. Gopikrishna Santhanam, having my doctorate in Management Information Systems with rich experience of more than 2 decades in building and scaling up, mentoring startup, both in revenue and business expansion. There are many reasons available to showcase your problem, but I would like to point out a few vital qualities which you have to develop in your career, which will help you to elevate yourself in your organization. No one in your organization cares about whether you work hard, whether you work round the clock. Management is very much bothered about your skills, which helps them solve their problems, mitigate their problems, for which you have to be an out-of-box thinker. Let me simplify the steps for you to make it very easy and follow, develop yourself and get your desired results and get promoted in your organization very easily. I'm sure many of you will be knowing the following words: high performance, hard worker, working round the clock, delivering the roles, offering the results on time. At the same time, you also know less experienced people getting elevated in your organization. Why so? This controversial question makes you feel very delicate and also sometimes corners you to take a decision of quitting your job. Now I'm going to detailedly give you an idea how to overcome this dilemma, how to achieve your position, how to grab your promotion, how to make your management look at you. There are two reasons initially which we are going to discuss about why a high performer is not getting elevated in their current organization. Being a high performer in your organization, being so good in what you do, by yourself, you are making yourself indispensable in your organization because you are too good at performing your roles. This makes your boss feel to retain you in the same position. You have made yourself indispensable in your organization. They can't afford to lose you, and at the same time, they will not replace you with a new resource. If you are promoted, it could create a vacuum in your position, and for which your organization has to again search a suitable position to fill the gap. It's not only recruitment, then there are consecutive process of training them, of molding them to suit the goals and values of the organization, and it is going to take considerable time for the organization, 3 months to 6 months, and a lot of money is also spent on it. There are a lot of implications in the team, and the team has to gel with the new person, for which since you made yourself indispensable to the organization with your present skill and doing the role properly, by becoming so good at your job, at the same time you have made very difficult for your management to put you in the promotion list, as we discussed the reasons earlier. This is not something which we think about in your formal education. In our education system, we were taught to be too good, disperse your duties, and be responsible for your role. This is how we have been practiced. As well, because we are performing our duties properly and we are discharging the roles, does this mean that I'm not a good worker? It's not so. You have to combine your skill, and also you have to enhance your skill for your next designation and convey a message to your organization that you are eligible and you are the right candidate for your promotion. Now let's discuss the reason 2. This is a very, very important reason which you have to understand. Individual contributor, not a team player. There is a very big significant difference in these two roles. Not getting elevated or promoted as a high performer in the organization, in spite of being a very good contributor to the team, is what our questions are, is what making you feel a dilemma in your organization. But in the outset, you are not developing your skills which will make you elevate to next steps. This is called outperforming. You are not venturing yourself, or you are not training yourself for your next awaited designations. That you are restricting your job to a small circle and performing what has been allocated to you. So that means you are an individual performer. You don't know how to collaborate with the team, don't know how to understand the project milestones, or get yourself involved in problem solving of your team, or not understanding the vision or goal of your team. As a matter of fact, this is the key reason for you not getting elevated and making you retain your same position no matter how many years it could be. You would have already experienced that when they are preparing the promotion list, probably you will be an optional person or your name will not be in the list. This is why, because your management is considering you as a person who is delivering or discharging the routine work and not upscaling yourself. Your management is very much interested in knowing your survival skill, your competitive skills, your problem solving skills, and are you an out of box thinker in the organization. Succeeding more as an individual player in an organization, your organization wants to see yourself display your leadership skills, challenging skills, how you can enhance the current situation, how you can bring in direct or indirect revenues to the organization, how you can overcome the challenges right now your team or your organization is facing, how you can add yourself a very good value in attaining the goals or vision of an organization or your team. So if you are a team player, this shows your capability of being a manager or a leader in your next elevated position. Your organization or your management wants to see you always a high potential rather than a high performer. Performance and potential are two different characteristics. Performer delivers the results. Potential can grab any challenge and they are out of box thinker. So your potential of solving a problem or capabilities is very important. If you can demonstrate that you are the right person who can be a very good team player and you can be a manager, automatically your name will reflect in the promotion list. Now to discuss, to be elevated, what should I do? We have been discussing the two reasons why most of the people are not able to succeed. Now we have to discuss the potentials, what you have to inculcate in yourself during your career course. There are 5 capabilities which you have to grow yourself during your career, and you should not wait yourself to get the opportunity to inculcate these 5 qualities in your role. Let's discuss what are the 5 qualities. First one is being strategic. Seems to be a very big word to understand in relation to your role in the organization. For an example, I'm just a developer, or I'm a secretary, or I'm an office assistant. So how does this being a strategic help me to evolve myself? Being strategic does not mean you have to be on a high scale in your organization. For every designation and every role, there is a deliverable with respect to your roles and responsibilities, and also there are decision making opportunities and challenges which you will be facing up. Now you have to grab that. When you are grabbing that, you have to be strategic. You want to be known as a high potential resource in your organization, then you have to spend your time at work in educating yourself and preparing yourself for next designation. You need to complete your work that's given on time. At the same time, you must also ensure that you prepare yourself to meet the challenges for your next designations. I would insist you to ask one question to yourself. Ask yourself whether you are spending good time in educating yourself or preparing yourself for the next designation you are awaiting. This question is very important. If you are not, then please listen and get yourself geared up and prepared for it. You have to understand that if your boss does not see the capabilities in you for the next designation, at the same time, if he identifies that in someone else, then he is the right person for the promotion and you are not so, even if though you put your hard work and you deliver on time. Think about the duties that will entail you the next designation. Think about the responsibilities you are expected in the organization to prepare yourself for the next elevation. And at the most, what skills you have which can be demonstrated to your seniors so that they understand your capabilities and potential and recommend you for your promotion. In most cases, promotion requires you to demonstrate your skills, behavior, competencies, your advanced thinking, and your managerial capabilities. To perform a training, to mentor, to lead your team, you have to definitely show your interpersonal skills on these. And you must be encouraging, motivating your team members, and you must adhere to the goals and vision of your team or to the organization, and you have to contribute for the same. And with all these, you must also show a collaboration of yourself with your peers, with the other team members, with your superiors. That demonstrates to them that you are capable and you are the right person who deserves the next immediate promotion and you will be in the list. You must be creative, and you must also encourage the creativity in others. You must also identify and advanced skills that your team members has, and you have to educate them, motivate them. The key point is that you have to find opportunities in your organization that will help you showcase your potential, decision making skill, managerial skill, your problem solving thought process, and how quickly you take decisions in improvising the strategies. If you are able to demonstrate, or if you are able to participate in activities or the opportunities in your organization, then it is 100% sure that you will be in the next promotion list.